This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
What is up, everybody? SEGA Europe hit with over 240 layoffs. Relic Entertainment sold to become independent. Creative Assembly and HARDlight impacted by layoffs. Oh no! Sound off in the comment sections below. Yeah, so apparently SEGA of Europe is now hit with layoffs, and not only that, but their SEGA HARDlight division has also been impacted. These layoffs will affect 240 positions in SEGA Europe on top of last September's 250 layoffs, and as reported by GamesIndustry.biz, it will impact creative assembly developers of the Total War series and SEGA HARDlight, best known for their Sonic mobile titles, including their recent Sonic Dream Team. GamesIndustry.biz also highlights that the Relic sale sets to become an independent studio. We extend our sympathies to those impacted by these massive layoffs. And yes, this comes less than 24 hours after SEGA of America decided to finally unionize. Yeah, they agreed on a new contract, then you fast forward, and now you have this line on you. Interesting. Considering that everything that happened during the fiscal year and the investments in the mobile games department, like Sonic Dream Team and others that came after it, it's no surprise that you have these massive layoffs. I have another theory too. How about Angry Birds? You do realize that SEGA spent over $776 million acquiring the rights for Angry Birds or Rovio Studios in general. So you knew that the layoffs are going to come at some point. I mean, SEGA's not going to take a big loss like that unless it comes from a department that's underperforming. Let's not forget that SEGA of Japan is also investing $800 million in a super game that's scheduled to launch in March of 2026 that also has to impact on Sonic's future. Again, you know, SEGA's making massive layoffs left and right on all three branches. Again, they're doing what's best for business. You know, it is what it is. You know, and for SEGA HARDlight, I'm glad that these workers are getting fired. Like I said, they blocked me on Twitter for a video I posted on them back in 2019. At the time, I had less than 100 subscribers. I was a nobody at that point, venting my frustration, exposing the truth because nobody else would. I got blocked for it on Twitter, and to this day, I still can't get any updates on SEGA HARDlight. And these bastards, I always like to call them out on their dumb decision making. And also for Sonic Dream Team, you know, I honestly think that they made a deal with Apple Incorporated, and that was a SEGA HARDlight decision. You know, Apple offered a truckload of money to become for Sonic Dream Team to become a Sonic game exclusive, and when the fandom found out about that, you know, everybody had every right to vent their frustrations. Like, who the hell's gonna pay money to get an Apple device, which you need, by the way, on top of the Apple Arcade paywall? Who the hell's gonna spend money on that? SEGA HARDlight, you know, went into business for themselves, pocket all that money. They didn't give a shit what the fandom thought. They only cared about themselves like they always do, because SEGA HARDlight is a heartless piece of garbage company, and I despise them with every bit of my heart. I hate them so much. I hate all their mobile games and what they stand for. And now with what just transpired recently with the crossover event, all of them with Rovio Studios, they're going to be even worse now, because you have the greedy nature of Rovio Studios and what they stand for. I already made a video that basically the Angry Birds 2 event was nothing more than a glorified scam, and I was correct on that. And then you have basically SEGA HARDlight. You put two and two together, what do you think's going to happen? They're going to try to milk you dry for every penny that both those franchises are worth. Everybody, let me know what y'all think about this, because again, this is all a sheer coincidence. This is all taking place before the new regime takes over. This is all happening before Utsumi takes over as president of America and Europe. You know, so again, you know, why are these decisions coming out of the open all of a sudden? Why wasn't this done sooner? Makes you think, right? Is SEGA really turning a new leaf by just trimming the fat, getting rid of assets that are not making them any money, and say, you know what, screw them, get rid of it, focus on retro revival? You got the super game coming out, you have Angry Birds, which you sunk in a lot of money into. SEGA's trying to do what they can to make cuts here and there and stay afloat. That's the way I see it. Let me know what y'all think, and I gotta go. Peace out.